In Asia, about 50% of the food, waste is actually biodegradable. In the Philippines alone, 30% of what is of the total waste is food. So we have to look into this component and make sure that this problem is addressed, especially in areas where the infrastructure to treat this waste or food waste is not in place.
The biggest issue that food industry should pay attention along with the entire population on the planet is climate change. Even with Paris Agreement commitment met, some parts of the Earth, like Arctic Sea, will definitely increasing its temperature by 3 to 5 degrees Celsius by mid-century. This will have catastrophic effect on our climate and people's life that we all depend on.
I think at the heart of it is going to be producing enough food, we simply just don't have the land or the water to be able to do that using old practices, and multiply that by X factor for climate change. I think we're just going to have to be a lot more smart in how we go about using our natural resources.
I think when there's a lot of innovation happening, especially when technology is involved, I think we forget about what else we have to look at. Yes, packaging and all of it, but for example, as a cell-based meat company, we get constant questions as to how much water we are going to use to make our meats. How much of wastage are we going to get out of it? What are we going to do with the waste water or the waste ingredients that we get out of producing these meats? So as a company, we'll have to start thinking about that from day one.
The food industry cannot survive without sustainable agriculture. So I think if we can work in the lines of improving standards of agriculture and the agriculture community, then that will help to secure better quality ingredients and and sourcing the sustainability of that part to serve the industry better.
I think for sustainability, especially in our factory, in our business, we are looking at how to cut down carbon footprint. Because as you know, a lot of food wastages, a lot of people are throwing away food, like from a buffet table or from leftovers and all that.
I think we're not paying a whole lot of attention to the natural ecology of our soil. I think we understand very little of it, and we've been pretty much spreading chemicals in the blind pursuit of productivity for the yield. We are trying to fix it, so to speak, by again applying more chemicals and more technology. And maybe we should take a more holistic view about what is happening to our soil and what does that mean to be related to the earth.